Hello guys, this is Roy69501 and welcome to my channel. And this is my last video where I'm gonna give you my thoughts and review of the comic books of last week. Actually still this week, technically. But before I start, I guess you all remember this. Now this comic was from the 90s. 93 actually. This is Supergirl and Team Luthor, issue number 1. Actually this was a one-shot, 64 page. The future is now. Check that out. Nice, huh? It's a good story. It's pretty good. Well, this is the comics I have to give you my review, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to start with Daredevil Dark Knight issue number 1. Check that out. Awesome, huh? Well, what can I say? I have to say this is done by Lee Weeks and Logridge. Well, I'm not sure if this is a new miniseries or it's going to be ongoing. Actually, I don't quite remember. But besides that, I really like it. It was good. It was really good. Basically, the story is kind of like, who am I? They give you the backstory about his mom, his dad, his sister, actually his whole family, and also he was walking down the street. Reminds me of a song from the movie. I think what was the name of it? Walking Down the Street. Oh God, it reminds me of an 80s movie, Stripes, with Bill Murray. I think it is. Anyway, he was on the street walking in the middle of a snowstorm. So the thing is that being on the storm, kind of like his abilities kind of get a little bit like jammed or has a lot of static. So he was going to get mugged by 2 guys who he actually beat him up. But he didn't see the third one, which hit him in the head with a baseball bat. I know, that was a big ouch. So he ended up in the hospital with loss of memories. So he's not sure who he is. So he kind of like, he cannot control his power. So basically the whole story is kind of like, who am I? He got his power, but he doesn't know how to control it. Because, he has that he can hear a lot of things at the same time, so it kind of like drives him crazy. Because he doesn't know how to filter of the sound that goes around him. The same way with his sense of smell. So that losing his memory, so he doesn't know actually what's happening to him. So basically the whole story is kind of like, who am I? More or less. But it's good. It's not the typical superhero. It's very mature reading, and I like the way that they read. In this case, the story flows. Was real smooth, and I like smooth. Oh yeah. So it was good. I really like it. I'm looking forward to issue number 2. So for me, that one is a 5 out of 5. What can I say? Next one is Green Arrow issue number 21. Check that out. Well, this is supposed to be the last, kind of like the last chapter of the story arc, kind of. So basically here he goes to Black Mesa in the middle of the desert in Arizona. In there he finds out whose Komodo is, and actually who the bad guy is, and what happened to his father, and why they're trying to kill him. because his father was a member of a very hush-hush group, kind of like outsiders. So his father was training him to become like his father, but Queen just being Queen, a womanizer and just a rich, spoiled kid. So he never actually pay attention to it until it was too late. Well, now he wants to follow his father's steps. So all that block memory that he had of what happened on the island, he managed to find out by the blind guy. Yeah, I mean, the blind guy used to be one of those outsiders, which for some reason, which he doesn't explain. If he did, maybe I missed it. He used to be one part of the outsiders, so he kind of like got out of it. So he wants to teach Queen the art of archery. And also they're looking for some relic, I think the silver arrow or something like that, that whoever possessed that artifact will give him special abilities, I guess. So the story, I have to say, is really good. I mean, it's really good. I mean, to be honest with you, I really like it. I really like it. Although I said before that it reminds me a bit of the TV show in some sense, like The Island, the death of his father. It reminds me of the TV show to some point. But it's not based on the TV show. So don't think that just by watching the TV show, you just read the comic book, because the story of the comic book has nothing to do with the TV show. It's just that it has some elements that both the comic book and the TV show have in common, like the island, the death of his father, the company, just a few things. But it's not based on the TV show at all. So it's a unique story apart from the TV show. So it was really good. I really like it. I really like it. And I love the end of it. So Queen, like I said before, he finds out was the whole truth of what happened to his father, what happened to him, why he did remember few things, and why everybody's chasing him, and why the bad guy, what's his name? I forgot. Is after him. So he actually knows everything. So I guess on the end of it, on that comic book, actually he finally decided, well, I'm going to do whatever it takes to be a better Green Arrow. So we see what happens on issue number 2. So I'm not sure if that's the end of it, of the story arc that started in issue 17, I believe so. Because so far as I know, I think it's yes, started from issue 17, the new creator team. So up to this one makes comic book number 5. So I'm not sure if it's going to be a 5 comic book story arc or 6. But the way I read it, the way I felt about it, seems like it's the last chapter of the first story arc. And for me, that's a 4.5 out of 5. It was good. It was great. I really like it. I really like it. It's real good. And you get to find out a little bit more about the blind guy and some of the characters on the story. It's really good. I really like it. Next one is Green Lantern issue number 21. Check that out. Awesome cover. Well, basically here is where Hal Jordan becomes the leader of the Green Lantern Corps. And you get to see what happened between him and the relationship with his girlfriend. I think it's Starfire. That she has to keep herself in love with him, otherwise she might lose the ring, the purple ring that is the ring of love. So other than that, it was kind of hard to read it. When you read it, you have to forget the creator team that was before this one, because this is the new creator teams. This one is Robert Venditti and Billy Tan and Richard Frank. The art, it was good. The colors are great. I really like it. The story was good. You just have to forget what Jeff Jones did before. I mean, his story, all the story that he had to say or to tell is finished. So this is a new story. So basically, this is the beginning of Hal Jordan becoming the leader of the Green Lantern Corps. Was kind of slow. Like I say, it's more like an introduction to a new storyline that has nothing to do with the one before. So I really like it. I like it. I'm not gonna say it was disappointed, because it was not. Because like I said, Jeff Jones, he said, well, this is my last, on issue 20, that was his last issue. Was the end of all his saga from 9 years ago, or 10. So this is the new beginning for Green Lantern and for Hal Jordan. I don't know how he's going to be part of the Justice League, if he's going to be the leader of Green Lantern Corps. So I don't know how they're going to work that out. I hope that they manage to work it out. Other than that, it was good. I really like it. Like I said, don't expect Jeff Lemire, because he's not there. But for me, I find it to be very original, a new direction for the character, or for the book, for that matter. But it was good. I really like it. For me, that's a 4.5 out of 5. It was good. I really like it. Next one is the Movement issue number 2. Well, this one's continue just right after issue number 1. I have to say that Gail Simone, she's doing good on this book. Okay, fine. It's no Batgirl or anything like that. But okay, how I can explain this book? Imagine, okay, think of it as a Teen Titans, but take out the Titans. Just a team of superheroes, kids superheroes, that each one of them have a different, unique, and strange superpowers that they want to bring order and to their city, because most of the politicians and basically almost all the cops of the city are corrupted. So they got tired of the corruption getting away with everything, and the good people, they always get stepped on by the bad guys. So the kids say, okay, this is it. We're gonna take the law on our hands. Now, one of their team members, she's kinda hot-headed, kinda like reckless. But like every other team, you always need to have one reckless member. Otherwise, the team's gonna become kind of like bored. So that one there, I think that she's gonna bring a lot of trouble for the team. It's a new formed team. And also, they took 2 of the main corrupted cops and took them to their hideout, where there are some other kids, kind of like a shelter. So it's good. It's good. I'll be honest with you, it's not boring. You just, when you read it, don't expect to see that all-out action that we have on some of the other comic book, because it's not. And also, and what I like about this book so far is that we did not have any guest appearance. There's been no Batman, no Superman, Catwoman, none of the main superheroes on the book. So in a way, I like it because it gives the chance to the book to develop without the without the interruption of some of the superhero coming in and taking over the book. If you put Batman in there, oh, believe me, the whole book is going to change. The whole storyline is going to change. Whether it's Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, it don't matter. So they're keeping the book unique. It's part of the DC universe, but it's kind of like the rest of the DC universe. They haven't noticed about this group of kids. Now I don't know, which I know. I mean, by common sense, I believe that all the kids know the knowledge about the rest of the superheroes from the DC universe, but that the superheroes of the DC universe know or notice about this group of kids, so far they don't, which is good. They keep it separate. You know, let's not get too carry away, bringing Batman as a guest appearance, and then Batman and Superman and Flash and all the rest of the superheroes. So that's what I like about the movement. To keep it outside, being inside of the DC universe. If that makes any sense. But it was good. I'm really looking forward to issue number 3. Oh, believe me, I'm more excited with the movement on issue number 2 than I know that what I was with Katana issue number 2. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, issue number 2 of Katana, it was a strange comic book. But issue number 2, the story flows, no complication. You know, you go to point A to point B, nice, very smooth. And like I said before, I like smooth. Oh yeah. So for me, that one is a 4.5 out of 5. It's really good. It's really good. It's different. What I like is because it's very different from the rest of the books. So the last one is Swamp Thing issue number 21. Check that out. Well, this is where the new team, they have a new artist in here. Jesus Saiz, or Saiz. Saiz. So it's Jesus Saiz. The Murder Poet. Well, I have to say that it was good. You know, I mean, on this story, it's kind of like they're putting the Swamp Thing like he's kind of like the savior from old time. So there's a woman that is looking for him because she wants to have the protection of the Swamp Thing, which Swamp Thing have no idea what's going on. So the Swamp Thing decided to go to the Parliament of Trees. And the Parliament of Trees told the story about that supposed savior. That it was back in, wow, I don't know exactly the year, but it was the time where it was the time in Europe, in the time of the Inquisition, Inquisition, how you say that in English, kind of like the Crusaders and the Inquisition. Yes, that's the word. So that the Swamp Thing in that time gives shelter to some people that they escaped being part of something which is not clear. So it was kind of strange, not strange, it was different. I have to say that it was different. I mean, this is a whole different new direction that we had before since issue number 1, that's struggling between the red, the green, and the rock. So far, Swamp Thing there, I see Swamp Thing being like more self-doubt, like more spiritual. I don't know if that's the correct word, or that's the best word I can use. If there is another one, well let me know. It's more like self-doubt, like he's not sure why I'm here, what I'm doing, what I'm doing. So he has a lot of questions. So that girl, well, she wants to be sheltered by or being protected by something. So Swamp Thing doesn't want to protect her, but she says she have to because it's being written. It's a destiny. But so he doesn't know why. So he goes to the Parliament of the Trees, and the Parliament of the Trees explain him what's going on. And then, other than that, once he comes back, he tells the girl, look, I am not that Swamp Thing that you're looking for. I'm a new avatar. And she said, well, Swamp Thing is a Swamp Thing. It don't matter. So, the end of it, let me see if I can remember. Let's see what was the end of it. The end of it is, oh yeah, that there's a new bad guy on the horizon that is going to come over and give headache to the Swamp Thing. And I think it's called it has a simple name. What's the name of it? Sorry that I don't remember. His name is the Cedar, I think it is. You know, the person that keeps us walking and grow seeds on the ground and just keep on walking. He just grows seeds. It has a name, but I just forgot. Sorry. I know it's here somewhere. But I have to say that the art is good. I love the art, and the colors are great. Check that out. Check that out. Awesome color. Like the colors, and the art is great. So, I think it's called The Cedar. Actually, to be honest with you, I forgot. I know I should be written down on a piece of paper. Yeah, I know. Sorry. So, for me, that's a 4.5 out of 5. It was good. And I'm looking forward for issue number 22 because I want to know what that Walking Cedar is, his plan is to do against the Swamp Thing. So it's good. I really like it. I really like it. So now what I'm going to do now is that I haven't done in a while is that I'm going to give you my 3 categories. Remember? Yeah, I know I haven't done it for a couple of months maybe, or a month or so. So I'm going to give you the best cover from last week's comic book. Well, obviously the best cover goes to, you know, the comic book that everybody likes and everybody loves. Which also I didn't know that. I just find out that there's a train. So I'm part of that train. So I'm talking the best cover goes to the Phantom Stranger. So I'm on board on the Phantom Stranger train. So having fun. So that goes to the best cover, goes to Phantom Stranger. Because it was good. It was great. Just awesome cover. Simple, just great. Just great cover. And the best story goes to Daredevil. I know, because I really like this story. For me, that was the best story from all the DC comic books that I read. And the color is, well, I guess this one goes to, let me see, I think it's this one. Because I really like the colors, goes to, I have to say that the colors are, no, it's not this one. It's not this one. I think it's this one. Oh yeah. Yep. And the best color goes to Earth 2 issue number 13. Excuse me. I mean, this comic book, when it always shows up, it's always has the best colors. So those are my 3 categories for this week comic book. And today's Monday. The joy of doing nothing day. Oh yeah. So before I go, I hope that everybody had an excellent week, and I wish everybody to have an excellent week. So this is it, guys. I hope that you like my video. Till next time. Bye.